This one is a little bit of description on it. So you can see Internal Revenue Service, IRS Service, IRS Gov. Phishing emails are often sent from addresses that look official. And then it says here, to access your form, click on this link here. Notice the URL, in other words, the address, does not direct you to an official IRS site. It takes you off to that, which we're sure is not the IRS. Clicking on this link would take you to a fraudulent website with a form to enter your personal information. And it's amazing, they do this and hoping someone will just do it, you know. So you just have to be educated. You know, you think, well, that's stupid, nobody would do that. Well, somebody's doing it because they're putting the stuff out there.
The IRS never sends an email.
That's correct, and I'll show you that later. Go ahead. Okay, Target. Okay, as Thanksgiving nears, we want to advise you that our online shop has an order addressed to you. You may pick it up at any store, Target.com, closest to you within 4 days. So trying to get you to move a little faster, and they give you a deadline. Click open the link for full order, and there's a link, and there's where you put your mouse over it. It says lilyphoto.net. So obviously not Target again. Got to get you in trouble. You click on those links. So FedEx. After about 50 of these, I just got overwhelmed. I picked some of the main ones. So it's FedEx. It's sent to you, but it says, pretty sure this is an official FedEx email address. Just81.justhost.com. Courier was unable to deliver the parcel to you. Shipment label is attached. Then you think like, well, maybe I did do something, or maybe I have a gift from somebody. So it tries to motivate you to click on those links. And am I expecting a package? Why is FedEx sending me an attachment? Don't they normally use tracking numbers? Why is the individual from FedEx emailing me? Shouldn't something like this be automated? So it says it's from Matthew Gorman, Senior Delivery Manager. So I'm able to deliver it. So, you know, I can remember years ago I got something like that. I thought it was something slightly familiar to what I thought I might have done a couple months ago. So, you know, I started thinking about it, and you're like, no, it's just too weird. But, you know, it's before all this stuff started happening. But they're getting slicker and slicker in how they're doing this stuff. So just beware. Don't fall for these kind of things. Okay, that's FedEx. Okay, I picked this one. This is from a university because I want you to see some of the possible things. This is from University of California. It's an odd from address, Biblioteca, ALCE Gov, unprofessional punctuation, protect your email now, an odd reply address. Again, it doesn't look like it's from the university. Starts out university, but then it's something else. And it looks like it's from a Gov site, but actually, if you see it, it looks like it's BR. I think that's Brazil, I think. And then the grammar is just really, really bad. There's no period there. There's a capital A. There's the space missing after the comma. A capital under Y should be capitalized. So links to external websites. Use of threats. Remember I told you earlier about failure to do so will violate your UC Davis webmail terms and conditions. This will render your account inactive. You're thinking, do I even have an account with them? But you know, let's say that all the people that go to that college, they probably got a hold of their emails, send to them. So how many students maybe clicked on those links? Especially if they give you anything like you're going to be inactive, you're going to owe money. We're going to take this away, or you're going to lose something. So it just motivates you to click on things. You'll be sent a password reset message in the next 7 working days after undergoing this process of security reasons. So, just if it looks odd, it probably is. Okay? Intuit, which is QuickBooks and all the different stuff that they put out. So, again, the front address doesn't look right. RealLiving.com, it's not Intuit. They put the right stuff here. They may even use a logo in the corner or something, but the stuff doesn't look right. Fake bank account numbers. So they're saying funds will be withdrawn from the bank account number, which isn't even yours. The amount to be withdrawn will be that, $1,555. Paychecks will be transferred to your employees' accounts. Please review details of your payroll here. So they use threats, and funds are typically processed, blah, blah, blah. So they're going on trying to tell you, so if you hover over that link, you see it really goes to, that doesn't even look like somewhere in this country, does it? So basically, again, just be aware, be smart. You know, if it looks fishy, it probably is. Okay, go ahead. Facebook, good old friends at Facebook. This is a phishing scam. You can look up there and see that it's not Facebook at all. This website looks like Facebook because they use the graphics off of their site, but you note the website address in the browser address bar, you can clearly see it's not Facebook. So don't be fooled by the look of the screen. Adobe, I know Ron brought this up, Norman brought this up. Adobe is really good at doing that. They'll take the whole screen, it looks like Adobe Acrobat or Flash update, and they'll take all the graphics and all the menu items and make it look just like a Facebook site, and I'm sorry, Adobe site, and it's not. They want to get you to click this. The whole purpose is they're after either your email address, or they're after maybe your social security number, or they're trying to get you to buy something. So they're after information and they want your money. Okay, so that looks like official, but it's not. Microsoft phone scams, like that picture I found there. That's what the guy looks like on the other end calling you, so don't do it. Okay, next. Who's the most likely to be affected? The average age of a victim is 59, so 91% were white, 53% were female. Anyone who has a home computer connected to the internet can be infected, or can be someone that can be a victim. Okay, go ahead. Okay, how to protect yourself. Don't allow remote access to your computer. Obviously, someone calls, and they're very convincing, and they'll talk to you just like they're your friend. They'll just go on for 10 minutes and tell you about, your computer's slow, isn't it? Well, yeah, everybody's computer's slow. And you've had some problems, and maybe it hasn't booted up and it's been slower. Well, we can help you. Well, how do you know? Well, we're Microsoft. That's the answer they'll say. We're Microsoft, we know these things. Well, how do you know? Well, because you're connected to Microsoft and we know your account. And so and some people fall for it. I think a few people in our group here has fallen for it. So I know I get people, and they usually call me after. They're like, now I realize I can tell because he's been in the account and he's doing all kinds of loading and doing stuff, and it's like letting somebody in your house and he's running around. Why aren't you checking the electric? You're the electric man. Why are you trying to open my safe? And it's like, oh, just checking. Hang up the phone when you identify that the call is uninvited. Never divulge your password or PIN numbers. Never ever. Microsoft or someone on their behalf will never ever call you. I can't even get a hold of Microsoft when I call them. They will never call you. Okay, go ahead. Just some information. I put it on here because I wanted to, as I said, you could download this PowerPoint and get some of this information yourself, but I wanted to have it out there for you. Aggressive and threatening phone calls by criminal impersonating IRS agents remains near the top of the Dirty Dozen list, which that's the Dirty Dozen list that you can go to. You can just Google Dirty Dozen IRS list, and it'll show you the top 12 things that there's scams out there for 2015. So the IRS has seen a huge surge of these phone scams in recent months. The scam artists threaten police arrest. Again, they try to threaten you, scare you. You think, wow, what if this is for real? Deportation. Well, you have a lot of immigrants coming in from Mexico, and in Texas or California or Chicago now, and so a lot of them they don't really get it. And they're like, if someone would give them an email like that saying we're going to deport you, let's say they get a Hispanic area, they're maybe, maybe they do know who I am and that. So they just scares them and gets them to do something they don't want to do. So license revocation and other things. The IRS reminds taxpayers to guard against all sorts of con games that arise during the filing season. I know people that have had their tax returns stolen, or their social security number. They'll go ahead and file a false return and say you made 3 times as much money, and you get a lot. So the return comes in, and they try to get hold of your check. So that's happening a lot. A lot of people are being affected by that. If someone calls unexpectedly claiming to be the IRS with aggressive threats, if you don't pay immediately, it's a scam artist, or scam calling. The first IRS contact with taxpayers is usually through the mail. Taxpayers have rights, and this is not how the IRS does business. So, again, if you get any kind of calls, one of the 12 scams was Publisher Clearinghouse. My wife got hit by that about 3 months ago. I was working, and she called me after about an hour, and because they kept her on the phone. And the reason they kept her on the phone, I'll tell you the punchline now, is they basically were calling from offshore. I can't remember where it was at, somewhere in the Cayman Islands, and they were just racking up our phone bill and getting money, like $4 a minute type thing. So they were just keeping her on the phone saying, you want so much money. And she's thinking, well, maybe I did do Publisher Clearinghouse in 2001 or something, and maybe we won this. I think it was $250,000. So anyway, she called me, so I texted her back and said, give me a minute, let me look. So I looked online, and about 5 minutes later I said, it's a scam, hang up. So she already gave my son's phone number because she couldn't stay in the line. They started calling him, and so and she goes, well, they hid all this information. I said, yeah, but I said, you need to come to my class. So she's not here today. So another one of the scams of the Dirty Dozen. Okay, go ahead, Ron. Okay, the IRS will